We'll be discussing about availability status in Pega. Okay, so when we are whenever a proper rule is created, whenever a rule is created, a rule has some status. We call that as rule availability status. So what actually happens is you created one rule. For example, you created, let's take this, you created one rule called as payment flow. Okay, assume that you created this flow. Okay, where is this actually? It is there in 112. Okay, there might be same name ID which is created in different class. Okay, um, same ID, payment underscore flow can be the same ID, but you could have created that in different class. Okay, but Pega, instead of going to that class, it is going to work dash order food only. For example, it is there in work class and you are in order food. Still, Pega is going and taking the data rule which is there in order food only. How is it possible? Means in Pega, there is an algorithm which is called as search algorithm. Okay, which will search, which will, sorry, it is a which will search for a appropriate rule from your application, and that rule is called as rule, that particular algorithm is called as rule resolution algorithm. Okay, so Pega follows this rule resolution algorithm. What is rule resolution algorithm? A rule resolution algorithm is a search algorithm which is used to find the appropriate rule from your application, correct rule. Okay, like as I said you, if there are two rules in two different class, A class you have a rule X, and in B class you have same rule X, and you are searching from here, you are there, you are working on this. So which rule it will get? It will get this particular rule only, because as you are working on this class, it will get the rule from which is there in this only. If at all, if there is no rule X here, Pega will go to the B rule and gets the rule. So these all things are happening because of algorithm which is created by Pega and which is a patent algorithm. Okay, so which we are calling it as a rule resolution algorithm. So to find, to make sure you are getting the appropriate rules, rule resolution algorithm follows 10 steps. In the 10 steps, it talks about availability status first. Okay, so out of those 10 steps, Pega, out of these all 10 steps, mostly talks about rule availability status. Okay, what is this rule availability status? How many rule availability status, how many types are there in rule availability status? We'll be finding. So there are 5 rule availability status. What are those? Available, not available, withdrawn, final, blocked. So these are the 5 availability status available in Pega. So what happens when a rule is available? When a rule status is available, it can be copied, edit, create, or save as. Save as is nothing but copied only. Okay, it can be copied, it can be created, and rule resolution will pick this rule. If it is not available, it can be copied, edited, created, but RR will not pick. It goes to the previous highest version. It is a sense RR. Okay. So instead of writing this, I'll tell you what is availability status and all those things. Okay. So for example, if I go to book your trip here, you got user interface section. We have all these things, right? Let me create book your trip. Okay. So you don't want to show this. Okay. So how these rules are coming up, each and every rule, how these are all coming up here means because all the rules are available, that's why it is coming. Okay, so let me open this particular section. And if you open the section, can you see this is a section and here you will see availability status. Availability, what are there? Available, not available, blocked, final, withdrawn. For example, I'll make it as not available. Okay. I'll make it as not available. But you don't see any change there because it should go to the previous version. Uh, so it is 111. I'll add one label over here. Available in zero zero 001. Okay, so I made this as available in 001. Check in. Okay, so this is in 112. Highest rule set. I'm adding another dynamic layout. Here I'm adding label. I'm making this as not available. As everything is available, that's why it is showing you as available one, showing on the screen. But if it is not available, see here what happens. Create book your trip. Can you see? Not available you got. Why? It is coming from here only. Correct passenger details not available, right? Not available and rest of them are same. Now what we do is we'll make 1121 to make it as not available only. Okay, so click here availability status and change this to not available. Okay, save. Create another case. Okay, see here it will show you from the other one. Can you see? So now tell me what happened. The rule which is there in 112 is not picked by your rule resolution, because as it is not available, when a status is not available, then what does Pega do? Rule resolution, whatever it is there, it will not pick, and then your rule resolution goes to the previous highest version. So that is what happened, right? So you have a section rule which is available in 01-01-02, and sorry, which is not available in and available in 01-01-01. So now tell me, as per not availability, if this is not available, it will go to the previous next version. So it went and checked, yes, it is available, so it will pick by your rule resolution. So this is what happens actually. Okay, and what is the class of this? What is the collect ID? Is what collect passenger details. So this one. Okay, I mean which class it is there? Go hyphen booking hyphen work hyphen book your trip. So it is like this. Okay, this becomes one, and as of course that is not available. So it has like this. So whenever it is not available, it will not, it will go to the next one. And assume that you are making this as withdrawal. Okay. Okay, you are making this as withdrawal. So let's go to 112. Now instead of not available, click on checkout. Select this as withdrawn. Okay. What happens, we'll see. Book your trip. Okay, select. See, it will be blank. Can you see? Nothing is there. Why it is not there? What do you mean by withdrawal? Whenever some rule is withdrawn, okay, it cannot be copied or modified, and it is not taken by RR. And even the next or previous versions are also not taken by what? Taken by rule resolution. So this is withdrawn means both will be with not used. Here only this will not be used. Okay, but when it is withdrawn, these two will not be used. Then which one will we go? Which one it will execute? It will go to the parent class and check if the same rule is available. Anything, it is 01 or 02, whatever it is. If it is available in the work class, so what I'm doing is I'm saving as this. I think it will throw error. Okay, because these all things are not there in that. Okay. If this is there in the okay, now what I'll do is I'll save as, I'll delete all those things. Let's delete all these things. Okay, so what I'll write, available in work class. Okay, available in work class. Let's create a case. See, so frame where it has come, as you mentioned, it has withdrawn. So withdrawn will withdraw whatever there in the other classes, other versions of same class, but it doesn't do anything to the uh, same rule which is there in different class, that to its parent class. So now what happens, this will execute. So this is what actually there in going go hyphen working hyphen work class. So that's why you can see that that is executing. Okay, that's about withdrawn. And when something is blocked, you'll get error. That's it. It will not pick by rule resolution. It will not pick by rule resolution. Okay, so let me make one as what is that, um, sorry, instead of withdrawn we'll make it as blocked. Okay, save. Okay, so create, book your trip. Yeah, this is gone error because when you search for that, or when you find it as it is blocked, it won't show you. Okay, let me click on this and search for it. Okay, so section, you can see here availability is blocked. Open this, it says that you cannot open that. Okay, because it's being blocked. Can you see? Unable to open instance because it has been blocked. So now how do you open? You have to go to here. Um, book your trip. So search here, expand this, open like this. Yes, it will come like that. If it is showing this is an error, then you have to go to search, expand section, and whatever it is there, you have to open blocked one, open blocked. And how do you change? As I said, you right click on checkout and click on available. So in this way, you can do the availability status. Okay. Yeah. And what is blocked? Blocked you find out, right? So what we do is, I'll do blocked for process, so you will understand. So expand process, complexity journey, this one, click on checkout, and make it is blocked. Okay, check it. Okay, so now run it. Whenever this complete journey details comes, it will throw an error. Destination is Delhi. From date March 3rd. You can see that there would be an error whenever it is calling you the payment details. Can you see error? Black rule font. So it won't